Hello, hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Down with me now. Alright, I'm gonna mute myself, okay? I'm streaming right now if y'all watch. Okay, I'll mute myself. I love you. I'm gonna mute myself. Okay. Okay, let's kick some butt now, guys. Yeah, we ready to new boy. I remember now. Here you go, boys. Okay. My girlfriend said Kansas will win, and Green Bay will win, and Tennessee will win. So I say that she's correct at any single one of those. Skip. 60. This might be all asking, but this may not. Come on. Fail. Let's do this. 14-2, 12-4. Let's kick some butt, boys. This is
today from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. It's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
18 left. 4 teams leaving. 8 teams left, 4 teams leaving.
We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Cap. A little careless last week. A few got away from him. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well. But that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them. And we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb, because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flushed to Allen. Hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. Powers through. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And you have to figure that this is a confident quarterback who gets the start here. Coming off of a victory in round 1, team doesn't have to travel. They get another home game here in the divisional round. And I know it sounds cliche, but playing at home, huge for a quarterback, huge for his team. They want to take advantage of it.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Well, that's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. Here's Mahomes to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Left side caught by Diggs. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Allen now on first down. Finding Knox there, complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
He's out for this.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Allen over the middle here to Brown. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. It's the tight end making the catch. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown.
Short
and he'll
passes.
be taken down at the 44-yard
This dude chicken to go for long passes.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary.
Now he does.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Tyrann Mathieu on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
First down.
Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first. Throwing on first down is Allen. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or try to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right
That is
reads,
some
make the
bullshit,
proper
dude.
throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
7
I swear to
yards
God,
on the
if we lose
pickup
because all
there, and it'll leave
Patrick
him with
Mahomes
a
is
2nd and
doing
3.
target, dude. I swear to God.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
On the counter, this is Singletary. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Anthony Hitchens brought it down.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
From the gun, Allen. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
I'm skipping the damn thing.
A 24-yard touchdown.
Jesus Christ.
And the Bills have taken the early lead.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down?
Patrick
They're going to
Mahomes
have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 65 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. That is a dangerous combination right there as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. But also on the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone, he makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but he does get away and it's 2nd down.
Tre'Davious White on the coverage.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he fires one incomplete.
He's throwing it to them.
Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He may try and run for this. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
That's good.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kelsey, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Butker now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
7-14.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs defense getting ready to roll. And so far, their game plan, whatever it's been on this side of the football, working pretty well.
And I like where you went there, the game plan. You know that they spent all week watching tape, evaluating, putting together that game plan that they thought would be effective. But there's nothing like seeing it actually work on game day. What we're seeing here, wow, what a performance by them so far.
Well, throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Allen's pass complete. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the...
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Now, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
And here come the Bills. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you. That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
First down.
Operating from the gun. Allen Going left side here, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. From the gun, Allen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 10 more there and another first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bills first down.
On the ground, it's Singletary. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
21, Bills 7.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To the air, Allen. That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown.
Complete to John.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
That's right.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
Taken in the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense. But a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got it off. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jerry Hughes in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
This game is bullshit.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially to skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
Brings up second.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 44. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll set up to throw from the gun.
That one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 21. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
That was good. That was a good pass.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The Bills ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A big play here for Buffalo. 44 yards.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a run with Singletary. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Dorian O'Daniel, 3rd-round pick in 2018, made the tackle.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well,
dude, all they do is
understood
run
exactly
and
what
run
the 1st
and
down
run.
marker was.
No, I can't
handed
stop
it to
them.
their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Buying time to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. And his throw here is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
They got lucky.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
For the Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. Davis fighting.
I'm running the other way, and he's running towards the
Chiefs. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get it, push it, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
I pressed circle right when he snapped it, and it does nothing. So, like, yeah, fuck you.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Mahomes going to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Dancing to his left. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right side.
I'm going for it, dude.
But out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Rolling to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
Can't.
And he gets this up
Do nothing.
35 before he's out of bounds. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he
can't do
looked
nothing.
at the
Can't do
situation
nothing.
still in the first half, decided there's a time to be aggressive. Now is it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. Dances by him. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And he does it high. Why would he throw it hard, Patrick?
Nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it, because to me it was stacked up for a run situation, strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air, and what a result. Big time play.
Butker on for the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that drive with 4 plays, and it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Allen's throw is complete, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Going deep for Diggs. He's got it at the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
I legit can't get this game. Can't get this game over now.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. And he is all the way up past the 25.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving them up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And they almost had another one. They
Yes, and
are
it's
all
not
over
Patrick,
the
it's just
football in this game.
overthrowing
Nearly
that
another
dude.
pick. Now 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's over.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So, Charles,
used to
why in the
Patrick
world
Mahomes.
do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough.
Singletary loses it, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness and the speed. So even though you force him from the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, it puts so much stress on your defense trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field. So you just tell the receiver, just keep going. He'll find him, and he did there.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a...
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Singletary.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll run here with Singletary. And he loses the football a second time. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here early in the 2nd quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback to run it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to run.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This 4th and final matchup on this divisional round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's AFC divisional round game. And it's the Cleveland Browns who will fight on as they were able to eliminate the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it all to you, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for...
I need a drink, boys. I thought it was going to be longer, but if I mean, divisional round, so I'm going to get a drink. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's finish this game.
Quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half. And that's caught inside the 35.
The greatest show
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 83 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class is starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to
14. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
I didn't hit stick him. I was going to continue to do it.
Recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Singletary, the Bills.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They go right back to Singletary. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Watch out for Hill on the return. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
Who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in the route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Yeah.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success. That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
3-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Intended for Tyreek.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. And my goodness, another interception. And he lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
That's not what I want. I tried to fake it. I pump fake
Intercepted by the Bills.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the gun, it's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
It's
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
I think we win boys game.
From the gun, Allen. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
And 4 yards to go.
Now Allen again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
The Bills first down.
They will run with Singletary. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
I try to destroy him back to Mexico.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. They'll run on first down. Singletary. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Tackle made.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Allen. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. From the gun, Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills get a bit closer. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
And now here comes Kansas City. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Out to his left. That's complete right around the 8.
Yeah, the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Pick up of 2.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roll around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Jesus.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Bills.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Allen's pass. Complete.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At their 48-yard line.
They run the counter. Singletary. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
He's across.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
4 yards.
Honestly, it's not that hard to guard, dude.
On 1st down, Singletary. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That's why I do it, because they run it 20%. So I'm showing them calmer by throwing it.
2nd and 6.
Are you serious? Do you let the fucking play go now, dude?
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Allen's
And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chain.
I choked the stub, dude. I swear to God.
Allen now on first down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Why are you trying to tackle him
Back
in
to that
mid-air?
nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Bills.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Yeah, that's... They can tell. This game's bullshit.
That'll be enough for another first down.
You can tell.
First down
You can
goal
tell.
at the 5-yard line.
Allen. Flushed out right. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
A loss of 6 brings up second and goal.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Operating from the gun. Allen. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. 5.
Allen's pass complete. A fumble on the play.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Get his first touchdown here in the playoffs.
21-49 big game.
Energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First down.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
First down, Buffalo.
From the gun, Allen. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Allen's pass complete. A fumble on the play. Recovered by...
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the run.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defender.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Sack.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? The quarterback gets hit.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted him or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And they're going to stop him right at the
I'm
line
running
of scrimmage. Just no
he's getting
cutback
stuck
lane
on
to be
Fappy.
found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs.
Patrick Mahomes.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most
Let's
part.
put
And
it
I
over
saw
here.
that lane
Let's
start
do
to
it.
develop. Boom. He took advantage of. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He can run for it, and he will. And some room to roam now. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That's good for a Kansas City.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Sack.
Jerry Hughes able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. They will find Davis. That's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Allen's throw into the hands of Brown. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
complete to John Brown.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing again on second down. Allen, and that is called.
I don't know why my dude sat there.
They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
The previous play is under review.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see.
Tyler Bass.
Yeah, but if I did that, it would have been out of bounds. That's favoritism, dude.
It took them an extra look, but they
Swear to
found
God,
out it is
this
a touchdown
game, I don't care
indeed. The
if I
official
won.
says this
If I
one
ever do
counts.
plays like that, dude, it's out of bounds.
Point after,
20%.
right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself.
Today's final score.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
Told you.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Peace, Arrowhead. To be honest, guys, I was thinking about skipping it. Like, send me through it. Give him time. Put some YouTube on and go to bed. I'll do it. 11:57. Race. I'm done. In my race. I'm a chosen one, seen in my face.
This is the development trait. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see what.
Let's do. Out.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be.
do a safety time, Matthew. Dude, this is a good address. GG. We're taking on the Sneaky Browns. Here we go. Still. Actually, it's right about every team winning except Tennessee. So, but honestly, if I see the Panthers at the whatever, I'll be surprised. Cause we came far. 44-38, we beat them. Then 49-28. Okay. Next game. Do this. So guys, 4 teams left. 2 teams would make. 4 teams left. 2 teams would be making it right here. So, and 2 teams would be going home. I'm kind of afraid about it, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna end the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next one. Peace out.